Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye and this is my world. Okay, today I want to give you a little education. We're going to talk about the Jezebel spirit. I want to explain it, and I want to explain how it connects with spirituality. I know on this channel I always preface by saying that I am spiritual, but I don't follow religious doctrine. But then I was questioned because I bring up the Jezebel spirit. What I need for you to understand is the Jezebel spirit didn't begin with the Bible. It did not begin with the Bible. This is an ancient energy. It's ancient energy that comes from the god Baal. B-A-A-L is the name. Baal. And this spirit has been around way before the Bible was even thought about. Okay? Since the beginning of time. It's an evil god Baal. It is his spirit. And the spirit can lay dormant for ages. And then it can rise up again. It's energy. Understand? But we say it's demonic because it is a destructive energy. You understand? Now, when the Bible was written, Baal rose again in Jezebel, and she brought Baal to the people when she married the king. You understand? And the scribes of the Bible wrote the story about Jezebel. But don't get it mixed up in thinking that, this spirit is just something that you don't need to pay attention to. You really should, because this spirit is gaining more and more power every day. And if you look around, you see it. You can see it. Now, I say it's evil, and it is, because this particular energy is out to destroy masculinity. Okay? Now, it is going against the universal laws of feminine and masculine energy. This spirit is out to destroy the masculine energy. You follow me? Now, and it's a very sexual and perverted energy. Now, understand that this energy does not just jump on people. You have to accept it. You have to accept it. Now, there's people out here that's saying that they were born in the wrong bodies. If they're male or female or whatever, that they feel like they were born in the wrong bodies. Let me tell you something. We all have feminine and masculine energy in us. Males have it, females have it, but it's still a division. In this universe, there's male and female. That's the only way that they can produce offspring, the male and the female. Now, this spirit that the Bible has and other doctrines have named this spirit, the Jezebel spirit, because during that time, it was evident in Jezebel. But that doesn't mean that the spirit was just created through Jezebel. No, that spirit has been there way before the Bible, way before those people. Since the beginning of time, that spirit has been there. You understand? But it's up to for man to embrace the spirit. And in today's society, the spirit has rose up again, and it is becoming more powerful. This is the spirit of the god Baal. Now, a lot of people who call themselves Christians or whatever they are, they don't realize that if they have embraced this spirit, they are actually worshiping God Baal. God Baal is all about sexuality, infidelity, fornication, adultery, and perversion. And it's all sex. And what it does is it's influencing people that have not totally embraced the spirit yet, but it has influenced people because people are becoming more sexually open to things. Let's say that. Sexually open. And people are out here looking for partners to have sex with. That's the spirit of Baal. That's the spirit of Baal. You understand? It is a perverted sexual energy. Now, because this is ancient and intelligent, people don't really understand. They just feel like they are following their desires. But you need to watch your desires. If your desires are pushing you toward perversion and whatever is against the universal order of things, I say it's evil. Evil is destructive energy. And this energy that we call the Jezebel spirit, and it's called the Jezebel spirit because during the biblical days, they identified the spirit and named it after Jezebel, who portrayed the spirit. Jezebel brought this spirit to the people of Israel. And the prophets of the Bible wrote it down so the future generations would notice evil. But it didn't begin with the Bible. Remember, it's very ancient, but it's out to destroy man through sexual perversion. That's what it is. Now, people are jumping up and saying that that God made us like this. We're supposed to be like this. The divine did not make you like that. You chose to be that. Now, just because a person is born with more or less of one of the energies, being masculine or feminine, if a male has more feminine energy, it's up to that male to embrace the spirit of Baal. That doesn't mean that male has to go that way and say that he likes men because he has more feminine energy. That's a choice. That's a choice. You are not born this way. Understand? It is a choice. And, with a lot of the things that are coming down the pipe today, you can see that the whole nation is becoming more sexualized. People are out here looking for sexual pleasure at any cost. And that is Baal. That's the energy of Baal. The Jezebel spirit. Do you understand? And it's spiritual. It's spiritual. It is not religious. Religion has taken it up. It's written in the religious doctrine because during those days when those documents were written, people wanted you to know about these evil energies that exist. So they documented to show you what it looks like and what it can do to you. You understand? But people are just taking that so lightly. Taking it so lightly. You see people who worship Baal in the church, claiming that they worshiping the God of the Bible. But it's obvious that they're worshiping Baal. You see, it's documented. If you look in your Bible, where it is documented, they talk about the perversions that the people were doing for the god Baal. They even had an idol of Baal. The bull represented the god Baal. You understand? In this universe, people don't want to believe it, but in this universe, there are many gods. And you can choose what God you want to worship. But this God of the flesh is Baal. There's no way to get it. It's Baal. It is not your God, Jehovah, or whoever you worship from, understand? It's Baal. And it is evil. And it's out to totally destroy you. It is destroying the universal family unit because it's destroying masculinity. That's why you see so many of our males are beginning to look like females and to act like females. Even the most subtle transitions are happening to males. They don't realize. They think it's fashion or a trend. But see, you're being bombarded with this spiritual revolution in every kind of media that you can think of. It's on TV. It's in your music. It's in your literature. You understand? Everything that's happening, there it is. There it is. And let me tell you, the thing with the this new revolution, with the LGBT revolution, during the days of Baal, this is exactly what the people were doing. They're exactly with the drag queens and all of that. That's Baal. He is becoming more and more powerful, and you can see it. Ain't no sense in putting your head in the sand talking about, oh, well, we need to love everybody. Embrace everybody. Inclusion. That's a trick of Baal. Trying to get you to accept this evil energy again. This is a repeat. It's a repeat. Baal is back again in full strength. Full strength. See, Baal makes people do anything for sex, for the sexual pleasure. The sexual pleasure. And that's all it is. When it boils down, all of these sexual perversions is about pleasure. You understand? People feel, a male feels like he'll have more pleasure as a woman. A more sexual pleasure as a woman. So, you understand? He embraces the spirit. Embrace the spirit. Some people go along with the spirit because they think that's the thing to do. To be on the in crowd. You see, this evil energy is crafty and knows how to deceive you. That's why it's so dangerous and so powerful. It is sweeping the country. And I know I did a last video about the transgender kids. That's Baal. That's Baal. Because he's doing a good job on the men. So now he figures he gonna work on the kids. So the next generation are already be worshipers of Baal. The next generation will already be worshipers of Baal. Understand? So don't be deceived when you hear people saying the Jezebel spirit. It's Baal. You're worshiping the god Baal. Understand? I know this, you're going to have to think about this, but this is knowledge. And knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. The universe is created with male, masculine energy, and feminine energy. And a balance of it works together. And you produce offspring to do the same. That's the natural order of the universe. You can look at the animals and see that. It's the natural order of the universe. But God, Baal, wants to destroy that. Wants to destroy that. And that's what's happening today. People are worshiping God, Baal, and not the God that you think you are worshiping. That's right. You need to look at it, people. Do your research. You don't have to take it from me. Do your research. People don't want to do that. They just want to go with the flow. As long as you go to your house of worship, and they're not, a lot of the houses of worship are not telling you the hard stuff that make you feel uncomfortable. They want you to keep coming. Because, see, these houses of worship are businesses. And they look to be very profitable businesses. So they're not going to tell you something to make you stop coming and stop paying. They're going to go with whatever you want to hear. That's what they'll tell you. So they'll tell you all of the good and fluffy stuff, just to keep you coming. And they're not going to talk against this. Many of them are not, because they don't want to lose their congregations, because this is the way they make a living. Religion has become big business. And Baal is taking advantage of it. You understand? He slips right in there. The churches, they accept it. They accept it. They talk about it. But you can look around and see that they accept it. But you can look at them. You can look at them and see. Baal is the one that makes a man feel like he can be a woman. He could be a woman. And a lot of the men will go out and get surgeries done because they believe in their God, Baal. They get the surgery done, and then now they regret it because Baal is destroying them through that surgery, because he's a trickster now. He's out to destroy you. He's not out to enlighten you or to raise you up. He's there to tear you down. You understand? He's out to destroy masculinity, period. That will destroy the balance of the universe. That's what's happening, people. That's why it's so serious. And don't look at the message as that you are demonizing or the person that has accepted the evil energy. The person probably just doesn't understand it. Because the god Baal has tricked them into believing that chasing their sexual urges is okay. You have free will, see, and Baal is working on your free will. If you feel like, if you're a man and you feel like that you want to be a woman, Baal is saying you got free will, you do that. I'll make you feel more like a woman. And I'll show you how you can be a woman. That's a trick of evil. A man can never become a woman. Period. He can look like a woman or close to a woman. I see them out here. They don't look like women to me, but I guess to them they look, to them, they look like women. I don't know, to somebody. But the men that are attracted by them, they are being controlled by Baal too. To even want that. To even want to be a part of that. That's the evil spirit. And that's the spirit we call the Jezebel spirit. It is the spirit of the god Baal, who is a demonic, an evil, and a destructive spirit. I wanted to explain. I really wanted to explain where this spirit comes from, because I know a lot of you have heard about it in your houses of worship, but many times they just tell the story. That, like it's a story. They just tell the story of Jezebel, and she married the king, and she brought in she brought in this religion, and people don't really understand what it was. She brought in what you're seeing now with the LGBT community. That's what Jezebel brought to the Israelites. The same, and it looked the same. Men were sleeping with men. Women were sleeping with women. Men were looking like women. Women, they were dancing around like women. And they were looking like perverted women. These people don't really look like women. They look like caricatures of women. You understand? It's the evil spirit of Baal. That's what it is. People, I hope that you understand this. This is serious. And I'm telling you, I fought myself against bringing this message to you. But the spirit kept on me to bring it to you. And I hope it helps somebody. Apparently somebody needs to hear this message. They didn't understand what it was. You understand? And it just kept working on me all day. And I'm going to comply. I'm going to comply because I am spiritual. And when the spiritual urges me to bring something to you, I must bring it, whether you accept it or not. But people, I'm telling you, look it up. The god Baal is what's running the show in this world right now. The god Baal. So people, I hope that you take care of yourself. And I hope that this resonates in your soul about what's going on. So, when I talk about these things, I'm not really saying that you gotta hate your relatives because they decided that they wanted to be gay, or they decided to push this agenda. But reject the agenda. Do not accept it. This is what I'm saying. Not the person. Many times the people just don't understand. Just like the Israelites. They didn't understand about this god Baal. You understand? They were just having fun because god Baal is sexual. So they were following their sexual pleasures and having fun and everything. They didn't see anything wrong with it. You understand? They thought that this is what was supposed to be. But it's not. It's not. It's perverted. It's evil. So, people, I hope I didn't offend anybody, but the Spirit wanted me to bring it to you. So here it is. Here it is. Just know, do the research yourself. Do the research. But it is real, and it is becoming way too powerful. Way too powerful. You understand? Because now it's affecting the children and the parents of the children. You see? Baal is even on TV showing the kids, that maybe, it's all right to be whatever you want to be. Maybe you want to be something else. Maybe you weren't meant to be what you are. What little kids understand? They are being groomed. They are being groomed. And then they'll pop up and say, "Oh well, I was born this way. I'm a boy born in a girl's body." That's the evilness of God, Bill. That's what that is. So I think I'm going to end it here. I hope that you got the message. And I hope that this helps somebody to understand. Because I have people in my family that don't understand, and they claim to be religious. And they claim to be worshiping the God of the Bible, but they're really worshiping the god Baal. You understand? So I'm not excluded from this. Believe me, it's everywhere. But try to protect your family. Try to educate them. See, education is key. It's key. So people, be careful. Be careful. And watch your children, please. Keep a very close eye on your children, because they are being influenced by this energy. So I love you all. Keep those comments coming. Let me know. Let me know how you feel. Understand? And I wish you all well. I wish you happiness, and I wish you peace. And people, I hope to see you next time.